Good afternoon, and it is Sunday, June 22nd. Sorry, it's been about 4 days since my last video. I just haven't thought of any content to do, but I have a video for you all. So, as of yesterday, I am on a different phosphorus binder. Um, Um, as you know, I was taking these. These were the lithium carbonate chewable tablets. They're Phosphorus, and they looked like they looked like this. And each tablet is about 500 milligrams. And as you know, it's not the taste that gets to me, it's the chalkiness of the pill. And I have to say it's been a few months since I taken it. I know, naughty me, and it finally caught up to me in the last couple of months in a row. My phosphorus has been high, and so is my potassium. That's the risk I took when I wouldn't take the Phosphorus pill. So the dietitian and I talked about it when she gave me this month's labs, and I am taking now an oral medication, and it comes in this little packet, and it's called so it comes in a pouch, like it comes in package like this. It's about 90 days 90 days worth. Yeah, I think this is 90 days. Yeah, quality 90 days worth. So about 3 months. And so this is still a medication that I've taken before, but in pill form as well. It's called Sevelamer Carbonate for oral suspension. It's 0.8 grams pouches, and the good thing is it is a orange flavor. Now, I had to Google this medication so I could better know how to take it. I don't know why I didn't do it on yesterday. They gave it to me. It must have came in on Friday to dialysis. It's from the company that owns several dialysis centers here and lots of other states. Fresenius, and it comes from the Fresenius Pharmacy, and they're based in Tennessee. So so I told you what the name is, but it's similar to the pill Renvela, and those were big, thick pills that you couldn't chew, that they had to be swallowed. I never took those. So that's why we switched to something chewable. The other one, Phosphorus. Now we're switching again. This is mostly an experiment, but it's the same thing I've had before, Renvela, but instead of the powder, it's instead of the powder, or instead of the pill, it's the powder. And it's so weird because, so I Googled how to do it because I couldn't see the little directions on the little thing the little piece of paper it came on. But it says, I Googled how to use Sevelamer carbonate. It says empty packet. Pour the entire contents of the 0.8 gram packet into an empty cup. And then add water. It says add 2 tablespoons, that's 30 milliliters of water, to the powder in the cup. Now here's the weird part. Listen to this. It says drink within 30 minutes. Drink the entire prescription within 30 minutes of mixing. If you wait to drink it, be sure to stir it again before drinking to respend the powder. So, oh yeah. So here's the other part too. This is a powder, but according to this, so mix it, stirring vigorously. And it says this is the part here that I read on the box. It said the powder will not completely dissolve. The mixture will get cloudy. So I have to put 2 tablespoons of water into an empty cup. Well, um, I haven't really been measuring out 2 tablespoons of water. I just been kind of winging it in one of my little kitty glasses that are kitty plastic cups that we've had for a long time. And I just pour a little bit of water, and the first time I mixed it on yesterday before I had lunch, it said stir vigorously, and I didn't know that but it said it didn't dissolve, and I thought, well, that's weird because Miralax is a powder medication. That's a laxative. Miralax, powder, you put the powder in contents of water or juice or whatever, you stir it in, and it eventually is clear and you can't see it. This, however, you do. The first time I took it for lunch, I guess I didn't stir. I took a spoon and stirred it and stirred it, stirred it the best that I could. But when I tried to gulp it down, take it like a little shot, it it didn't work, and I got a lot of the powder in my mouth, which kind of made me gag just a little bit. So by the time dinner came around, um, I didn't do it this way. I had to warm up my dinner, but yesterday's dinner was potatoes and eggs, and so while that was warming up in the microwave, I poured the contents into the cup like it says. Probably not the exact amount of 2 tablespoons of water. Like I said, I'm just eyeballing it, and I used a fork that time and stirred it more and more and more. Like I stirred it a little bit longer, so I think it was still flat. Sorry, cloudy like it said. And I was able to just gulp it like that and take a gulp. And then it went right down. Now it says drink within 30 minutes, or drink the entire mixture within 30 minutes of mixing. If you wait to drink it, be sure to stir it again before drinking to resus resuspend the powder. So, yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that is that. It is a powder that helps, that is for patients who have chronic kidney disease and that are on dialysis. Oops. Oh, powder backwards. And like I said, it is an orange flavor. Comes in these little pouches, like so. And there's 90 days worth. So there's 90 days worth of this. See all those guys? There they are. And it says, well, it says to take with all your meals. And with me, it on my prescription they have on here, it says stir vigorously, mix contents of 1 packet in water, and then in parentheses it says it will not dissolve, and drink 3 times daily with meals. Well, unfortunately, I don't eat 3 times a day. I only eat twice a day, breakfast or lunch and dinner, and may snack in between. But it doesn't say take with meals and snacks, but I'm like whatever the snack may be, I probably would take it with the snack. I think the longer I use this and the more times I use it, I'll eventually get the hang of it, and it will hopefully become more natural and definitely easier to swallow. At least it's a little bit of an orange flavor, so that's a plus. And yeah, the only little bit of a pet peeve I have on these is that it doesn't dissolve. But by Googling said medication, I was able to know how to better use it. So yeah. Let's see. I just put how to use. Let's see. Let me see. I think it told me a little bit about it online. Let's see. And apparently they have it on Amazon Pharmacy too. Let me go see if I can do this again. Dose price. There we go. No, I want to know about it, dummy. I want to know about. No, I want to know about it. Oh, for heaven's sake. I wanted to find the first one. Oh, dang it. I wanted it to tell me about it. Okay, there it is. This is what I wanted to read to you. For those of you that are new, I have kidney disease and I'm on dialysis. So it says Sevelamer powder is a medication used to help control blood phosphorus levels in patients with chronic kidney disease, or CKD for short. They have it in parentheses, who are on dialysis. So basically, that's basically it. It just is a medication to help control the blood levels and the phosphorus, or the phosphorus in your blood, basically. Where's the Google activity? Dose. There we go. See, it's when I there we go. Here, there's more. Let's see. There's more. It has and it also I read on here under Amazon. Um 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 it does have it does this medication apparently has side effects, but I've only oof and it's kind of scary, but I mean, I've only taken it a couple of times yesterday and once today, so that's a total of like 3 packets. So, but it's, let me see if I can give you more. Yeah, treats high phosphorus levels in people with kidney disease. It works by lowering the amount of phosphorus your body absorbs from food. It belongs to a group of medications called phosphate binders. In case that's just a little bit more informative information about, so to tell you about. So when I talk about phosphate binders, that's a little bit about this medication that I take now that is now in powder form. What may interact with this medication? See, there's stuff that'll interact with this, but all the stuff that's on here, I don't take any of it. So, and they probably wouldn't have given it to me if they thought that it was going to interact with anything else. So yeah, that's what I'm taking now. I don't know why. I don't know why this. I don't know why that. I don't know why that this came up under Amazon, but it did. So that is what I'm taking now. Something I've taken before, but this time that same Renvela is in a powder, but the box doesn't say Renvela. It says whatever its actual name is, also known as Renvela, basically. So this is an informative video, and I think I'm going to put informative in the description box below. So anyway, I'm going to come back and do today's devotion with you, share today's devotion with you, and a little bit of Bible reading as well, if you guys don't mind, because it is Sunday. So anyway, I'm going to go upload this. Have a great Sunday, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, and we will see you in the next video.